at 5:41. All right. Also, I have your mics on, but they're not technically on. You have to tap them to make them individually turn on. Okay, we will proceed with roll call. Mike Braswell.
No.
Don Reed.
Here.
Stephanie Cosmeter. She is excused. Kevin Thomas.
Here.
Amanda Henderson.
Here.
And Chris Porterfield.
Here.
We are now going to appoint a chair since the chair is not here as part of the meeting. I would need a motion to appoint a chair.
I move to nominate Amanda Henderson as chair tonight.
I'll second the motion.
I have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Amanda, you are our chair. Okay. Amanda, you read things.
Approval of the minutes from the July 27th, 2023 meeting. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
I move to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously.
Tonight, we're here to discuss the zoning special exemption petition for the construction of a fence in the front yard located at 4841 West Anthony Drive, submitted by Jessica Johnson, owner. Tax key number 531-0262-000.
So what we're here for today is a variance request for construction of a portion of a fence, a bump out on the side yard fence into the front yard. It bumps out approximately 4.5 feet. The permit application included a survey showing that the fence being constructed beyond the front yard of the house and then wrapping around the turn of the sidewalk connecting to the driveway. So the permit application did depict the fence as it was constructed. However, the zoning code allows fences in the side and rear yards and not in the front yard. However, the inspector who received the permit application and reviewed the survey approved the survey and issued the permit for the construction of the fence. We can see here the portion of fence in question is highlighted in yellow. We can also see on the right side the stamp and signature of the City of Greenfield Inspection Department. Signature from Mike as well. You're here in the first chair. Yep. Amanda was chair since. Here we can see some photos of the fence as constructed, both the aerial image as well as photos provided by the the owner of the property. We can see here the little bump out that goes approximately 4.5 feet into the front yard. We have received one letter of objection we have received to date. It is now going to be read aloud by Amanda Henderson, Chair.
So this email is from Jill Schauer, owner of 4851 West Anthony Drive. I have read Ms. Johnson's request for an extension for her fence. I would say no to that request because I live next to it. Her permit is for, quote, northern part of garage, end quote. No mention of the front yard. She had to know it was not up to code or she would have called for a final inspection. Someone, not me, called code enforcement. The city codes are easy to access. Currently it is blocking my view when I back out of my garage, or it did when I had a car. The car situation will be back to normal soon. It does not complement our neighborhood. Our little neighbor is special because of well-kept yards. Her fence is an eyesore. I have attached 2 pictures that speak for themselves. Also, a picture of the guy who came out to inspected it. Special thank you, the Christie, for helping me get my voice heard. Thank you, Jill Shower.
The pictures on the slide are the ones mentioned in the letter. The photo mentioned by the applicant is actually a video. The inspector noted by Jill Shower is not our inspector. We are not sure who he is, but he is not one of our 3 city inspectors. Staff is recommending approval on the basis of an exceptional circumstance where the inspector erroneously approved the site plan showing the fence being located in the front yard.
Excuse me, could we have the person, Jessie Johnson, speak up and so we could ask her questions? One question is, are you gonna paint the fence or leave it natural? Are you gonna paint it the color of your house or?
This doesn't show the back half of it where it was stained. They didn't have, you can see a little bit on that door. They didn't have the wood that was stained at the time. So I was waiting for it to get through the first weathering, and then I was gonna stain it all that, like, darker wood color.
Okay, you're gonna stain it dark, okay.
Yeah. I was just waiting for the weathering, for that first cycle of the weathering, so that didn't mess it up afterwards.
So your intention is to have it uniform,
Yes,
essentially? Okay.
yes.
Anybody else got any questions asked? And you feel that this fence is necessary?
I have now had less physical altercations with my neighbor now that I've had that up. She has stopped coming and harassing me at my front door, but also it helps with me being able to get through the side, because before I couldn't get through the side. I had a different fence from my neighbor up that was along on my property that wouldn't get moved. So,
Question did we have an inspector come out? Did an inspector come and look at the fence after the fact? Do we know?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do we know if we had an inspector come after the fact?
no, she had me wait for this before they would do that.
Before they do the inspection? Okay. Yeah, I don't really got any other comments.
Any other questions?
I have none.
No.
I make a motion that we vote.
For what?
So yeah, make a motion, so I'll make the motion. So I'll make a motion to approve, based on staff's recommendation, as well as contingent that, an inspection be done. However, I accept the exception, circumstance, as it was approved. I guess you say erroneously. I don't really want to say that, but it looks like that's what happened, so.
The motion
Right, I'll
is to
second.
approve?
Yeah, the motion's to approve, correct.
I'll second that motion.
Okay. And I think we need a vote, isn't it? I think we do a roll call.
All right, roll call vote. Mike Braswell,
Aye.
Don Reed,
Aye.
Kevin Thomas,
Aye.
Amanda Henderson,
Aye.
Chris Porterfield.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously.
Does that mean it's approved? Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry.
No problem.
Good luck.
Thank you.
What do we have the second?
I make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh,
Aye.
aye. Opposed?
All those opposed?
Yeah, motion carries. Yeah, so that's fine. Motion